Well done, Brad Living. Well done, John Tavares, guys. John Tavares is staying as a Toronto Maple Leaf, guys. John Tavares signs a 4-year deal worth $17 million, guys, with an AAV of $4.38 million a year, guys. What a spectacular deal this is for the Toronto Maple Leafs, guys. Well done by Brad Living. Like I just stated, guys, incredible negotiation by the Toronto Maple Leafs general manager. Finally winning a negotiation, guys. It's about damn time that the Maple Leafs have won themselves in negotiations. For years, we've seen the Maple Leafs get dicked around with negotiation, guys, with Matthews and Marner, William Nylander holding out. And finally, Brad Treliving and the Leafs brass have won a negotiation, telling John Tavares, this is what we have to offer you. This is what you could take. And John Tavares said, you know what? You guys gave me $77 million. I'll take this money. Hometown discount. John Tavares looks like a hero now, guys. Even though John Tavares has had struggles in the playoffs with the Leafs, he's had great years in the regular season, guys. I know it's not the most important thing in the regular season compared to the playoffs. But listen, this guy scored 38 goals last year. He's been very consistent for the Maple Leafs, guys. Obviously, barring playoffs, of course. John Tavares easily on the open market, guys, could have gone at least $7.5 million, maybe $8 million. Look what Brock Nelson just got from the Avalanche, for God's sakes. John Tavares is a way better player than Brock Nelson. I think we can all agree at that. And for him to take minimum $3 million less than what he could have got on the market, guys, to stay at home, finish his career as a Toronto Maple Leaf, is absolutely outstanding for not only the team, but the player himself. He gets to stay at home. His family doesn't have to leave. He retires a Maple Leaf. The Leafs are still competitive, have an opportunity to try to compete still for a Stanley Cup, of course. And with the other jackass leaving to free agency, of course, he's the hometown kid staying. The other hometown kid is leaving. This makes John Tavares look a lot much better to Leaf fans, guys. Now, I know with the success in the playoffs and everything else still to come for the Leafs, hopefully, of course, guys, John Tavares is not going to be getting rode on by the Leaf fans saying, oh, Tavares isn't doing enough. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. For $4 million a year, guys, probably playing a third-line center next year, you can't ask for more than what John Tavares could possibly give you next year. If he gives you 30 goals next year, man, we are really getting a bargain deal here for John Tavares. Brad Treliving, what a job he did. Like I stated before, guys, this was a great job by him. The amount of flexibility that the Leafs will have now for the first time in an extremely very long time, guys, that we will see the Leafs have some cap flexibility. It is great to see. Now, we obviously know that free agency, not a lot of options out there, of course, but John Tavares would have been one of the most touted free agents out there if the Leafs had let him walk to free agency, guys. Now, he is a Maple Leaf. We can make sure that John Tavares is going to be here for the next 4 years at least, only having a no move for 2 of those 4 years, guys, getting deferred money, of course, only making $1 million base salary for a few years. This is a perfect move for Tavares and the Leafs, guys. Now, the Maple Leafs have to go out there now and find the right pieces to put on this hockey team now that we are losing Mitch Marner. Obviously, him leaving is going to bother a lot of Leaf fans, but for me, I'm glad he's leaving, guys. John Tavares, if he wanted $17 million, I would have shown him the door myself, guys, with Mitch Marner. Honestly, I'm glad JT said, okay, you know what, you guys paid me a lot. I'm going to take a lot less money. Now, this was the perfect thing for him and the Leafs, guys. Now, they can go on, focus on the offseason now with July 1st around the corner now, guys. Brad Treliving can solely focus on getting Matthew Knies extended because we obviously know that he's restricted. He needs a new deal. They can focus on other pieces, replacing Marner, like I said. Maybe getting Brad Marchand, maybe. Who knows, guys? Sam Bennett doesn't seem very likely. Seems like he's going to extend in Florida. I don't think Aaron Ekblad's going to come here because we still have Morgan Riley, unfortunately. So, a lot of question marks going into the offseason, guys. But one of the most important topics going into the offseason, guys, who's going to play second or third line center? We obviously know now that John Tavares will be one of those centers going into the new season, guys, on a very, very team-friendly deal, a great deal for the entire organization, guys. I'm glad John is sticking around for the production he had last year. I'm glad that he's staying. The money that they're giving him is great compared to, like I mentioned, a guy like Nelson. Ridiculous money to give that guy $7.5 million. It's just absurd if you ask me, guys. This is the perfect amount of money to give the guy. And let's see what happens now in free agency, guys, because as us Leaf fans know, this is going to be a very important offseason for the Leafs, guys. Probably their most important in the last 7 to 8 years, guys, since the core four has been assembled. And this year, guys, I could probably say the core four will be disassembled now with Mitch Marner gone. Now it's probably, you could say, the core three, or we got a new core four with Matthew Knies replacing Marner, guys. You guys leave your comments in the comment section. I'd love to know your guys' opinions. With John Tavares sticking around, this is a win-win for both sides, guys. I'm glad he's staying. Let's see what happens now, free agency, guys. That's it for this video today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Leafs, go as always, guys. And one more thing about John Tavares, guys. The fact that he was able to stay with this organization after losing the captaincy on top of it all, guys, and saying, I'm going to stick around anyway. Nothing but credit to John Tavares, guys. Thanks for watching, as always, guys. Go Leafs, go as always. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're more. Ciao, guys.